Hello YouTube, this is T-Row667 and we are back with our week 11 battle versus Mid Pokemaster and his Kentucky Torracats. Now last week, for spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet, we finally were able to break our losing streak and notch a win. So this week hopefully we can continue the same vibes here, going up against Mid. His team is definitely a little bit more tougher, I think, to deal with. A little bit on the bulkier side. Kind of gives my team some fits, especially some of his mons. But before we get into it, and before we go into what I brought for him, we can go over his team real quick. So he has a Mew, a Dracovish, a Weavile, a Kartana, a Moltres, a Seismitoad, a Aromatisse, Porygon 2, Dragalge, and Boltund. Now, I absolutely hate going up against Dragovish. Is just such an annoying mon to go up against. Because Choice Banded Fish's friend still 2-hit KOs everything on my team. So that's fun. We love to see that. And so it's just like an overall nuisance. But I think for what I built, I think I can go up against it okay. He's Mew's also something just because Mew can really be anything. Now, I haven't faced a Mew that's destroyed me yet, but make it be the first one. We'll see. Weavile is fast and annoying. Kartana, I love Kartana. I love using Kartana. I'm gonna hate facing Kartana, not gonna lie. Moltres is a stupid fat bird. It just never wants to die. Seismitoad, it's the fact that it can be both offensive and defensive that kind of scares me a little bit. Porygon 2 never wants to die. Dragalge, like especially like AV Dragalge sets, they both hit hard and just like from the special side they never die. And the issue is I don't really have that many physical attackers that can take on Dragalge, so that can come up and bite me later on. And Boltund's a Boltund, which I have gotten flinched and frozen from Boltunds before, so we don't want to talk about that. But going into it, this is the team I'm bringing. So first off, we'll start with a very offensive Dragon Dance Dragonite. Now, funnily enough, this is a pretty similar set to that I faced week 1. That beat me, and week 1 I said it was a bad set, and now I'm bringing the same set. So it just be what it be, I guess. So it's just Dragon Dance, ESpeed, Fire Punch, and Dragon Claw. If I could get a Dragon Dance up versus say his like a Dracovish that's stuck in a move, Kartana. I can also get a Dragon Dance up against if it's not Choice Scarf. And other mods like Porygon 2 and Dragalge perhaps. Oh, and Boltund even. I can get like a Dragon Dance up against any of them. Dragon Claw, E-Speed, and Fire Punch really just blows through most of his team. Stuff to check it would be probably Aromatisse. Like a Aromatisse can be able to take this on pretty easily. And like a Choice Scarf Weavile set for like some odd reason. Actually, no, ESpeed would be able to pick that up. Let's see, like Aromatisse, a bulky Seismitoad can take this on. Moltres can supposedly take this on as well, depending on how much health it has left. So what it is really, other than that, is just kind of just blows by most of his team. Oh, and Porygon 2 can definitely take it on because it's a Porygon 2 and super bulky. So what this is like set is meant for really is like to come in late game and hopefully deal a lot of damage and sweep, or I can use it as like more of a breaker roll since I am adamant. I have enough speed to outspeed a Jolly Weavile at +1, so that's what is the speeds for. And so, and the rest of it is just thrown in HP as well. So hopefully this set can really do its damage, do what I needed to do. Next up we have a Registeel, a very bulky, especially defensive Registeel. Since I have a very bulky, like physically defensive team overall, it's just I think that bringing especially bulky mon in order to help like versus the special attackers like Aromatisse and Dragalge, and in a way Porygon 2, I guess, be very helpful. And if it's like a setup Mew, like this could also help handle Snip Mew a little bit. It doesn't really handle Snip Mew that well, but I can hit it a little bit. So what we're rocking is Heavy Slam, Rock Slide, Body Press, and Stealth Rock. So I was having troubles deciding between Rock Slide and Seismic Toss, but I do want to like make sure that Moltres just doesn't always come in for free versus Registeel. So I want to at least pressure it a little bit if it decides to switch it. Now Rock Slide does like 70 to 80% to a Moltres if it's like a HP, like max HP. So it won't be KOing it, but it will be doing massive damage and forcing a roost that I can pivot out. So that's kind of what the Rock Slide's for. Body Press is to hit Kartana really hard, and Heavy Slam is for pretty much everything else that Body Press and Rock Slide don't hit well. And we're rocking the Chople Berry in mostly for Kartana, or a Focus Blast Dragalge, though this mon doesn't really hit Dragalge that hard back, so mostly for Kartana, Weavile, Low Kick, that sort of thing. Next up, we have a Nihilego. Now this Nihilego is simply pretty much max speed, max special attack. And then we're rocking Power Gem, Sludge Wave, Knockoff, and Grass Knot. Mostly just to deal damage to things is pretty much what this Nihilego is for. Let's see, Knockoff is to get rid of items like Porygon 2's Violite. Since Porygon 2 I think would be probably Nihi's main switch-in. Since even though Kartana does have resist all of most of Nihi's moves it will want to bring, Kartana's special defense is 4. So I would expect the Porygon 2 to come in to check Nihi before I would see Kartana coming in. Especially since he probably doesn't want extra damage on the Kartana that he can prevent. So if I get Porygon 2 in and I can knock off the Porygon 2, that would be amazing. Let's see, Power Gem, of course, is for Moltres, Sludge Wave, the Stab, as well as Aromatisse. And then the Grass Knot's for the Seismitoad specifically. As the Seismitoad's actually a pretty big threat to my team. Just in the fact that I don't really have great ground type switch-ins. I don't want Dragonite coming in versus the Seismitoad. Just because I don't want to break my multi-scale early since I don't have Roost on it. Next up we have Buzzwole. We're rocking a protected pad set with Substitute and 3 attacks. Leech Life, Earthquake, Rock Slide. Now I'm not running a fighting move because mostly what I would hit with the fighting move would be Kartana. Weavile just dies to Leech Life anyways. So other than missing out the stab opportunity to hit Seismitoad or Porygon 2, I can still deal a lot of damage to them with the other moves, Leech Life, Earthquake, and Rock Slide for Moltres specifically. So this is just a way to cover my bases and hit at least everything normally or super effectively, depending. And I thought that Leech Life would be more important just for a way to punish the Mew, since the Mew otherwise kind of just kills Buzzwole. If I'm behind a Substitute, I can punish the Mew for breaking this up. So that's kind of what this set is for. Next up, we have the common Rocky Helmet, max defensive, pretty much max HP Slowbro, rocking Scald, Toxic Psyshock, and Teleport. Now, the Psyshock is mostly there for a Calm Minding Aromatisse or a Dragalge. So specifically more for the Dragalge since it deals more damage to it, especially if it's an AV set. The Toxic's there for Seismitoad, especially since Seismitoad would like to switch in, since it can if it's the Water Absorb set, it can get back some health if I'm clicking Scald. So kind of just a Toxic just punish the Seismitoad coming in and putting it on the timer, which would be especially important. Getting most of these mods on the timer would be amazing. Mew, Aromatisse, Porygon 2. Just if I could Toxic any of those 3 mods, that'd be amazing for me. So kind of what it's here for. Also to tank hits from a Dracovish, and then I can calculate if it's a banded set. Then if it's a banded set, I can switch around. Or if it's say a Choice Scarf set, I can handle that. So kind of what it's here for. And lastly, we have Tapu Koko. Now this is a taunt Koko with Roost, Volt Switch, and Grass Knot. Pretty much max special attack, a lot of speed to outspeed the Weavile. Now I'm bringing a taunt scent for the Mew specifically, as I did not want Mew sending up on me for free. Taunt set could also work versus Porygon 2, as I can just prevent it from getting like recovers off versus me, as well as like Thunder Waving my team or Toxicking my team, whatever it wants to do. If I'm feeling bold, I can probably taunt the Seismitoad, but I'd rather just Grass Knot it. As Volt Switch, I am able to Volt Switch on his whole team outside of Seismitoad, but the Seismitoad comes in, I can hit it really hard with the Grass Knot. So that's kind of what this set is for. Originally, I had one point I had Diglett on this set, but after like consideration and looking into it, I thought that Grass Knot would be better just for a way where I don't get automatically walled by a Seismitoad set. So I just brought Grass Knot instead. Yeah, and that is my team. And we'll join with you once the battle begins. Okay, and we're connected here with mid to see what he wants to bring. So he kind of does bring what I expected. No Seismitoad though, which is amazing. Though now bringing Dazzling Gleam, now not bringing Dazzling Gleam kind of bites me in the butt. I really thought he would bring Seismitoad though, so I mean, seeing no Seismitoad really helps out. So let's see. So he's got the Moltres, Kartana, Dracovish, Mew, and Weavile. Sort of what I expected. Still kind of shocked not to see Seismitoad since I don't know. I just felt like Seismitoad did well versus my team. I was like say like Moltres we dropped over Seismitoad, but I do understand bringing Moltres, so nothing wrong with that. So with that being said, I think I still want to lead Coco. I outspeed everything and I just Volt Switch out for free. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And then I can also taunt if he leads Mew. So I can taunt into Volt Switch versus the Mew. Alright, so good luck, have fun to mid. And let's see how this battle goes. Alright, so what does he want to lead here? Dragalge. Okay, so I kind of do just want to hard Volt Switch out here, first thing. I kind of expect a Flip Turn to come out. If he does click anything here. Sludge Bomb or Flip Turn, I think, are his two best options, I would say. So I still Volt Switch out for free. I can also calculate damage here. That did about 12-ish%. So let's see, Coco versus a Dragalge. It's at level 50. Let's see. And say he's Assault Vest. Okay, so that's not Assault Vest, I don't think. I'm going to go into this. It's not really needed for much outside of just maybe Moltres. Yeah, he Flip Turns. And I also get some health back with Black Sludge. I'm expecting a Kartana here. Yep, there's a Kartana. I reveal Black Sludge, which is fine. Issue is... Do I want to go Registeel or do I want to go... I think I'll go Registeel first. Ooh, no, because then he can knock. This may be a knock play. Is there a mon that I don't care about losing this item? I think... Unfortunately, I think it's this mon. I think it's Buzzwole. He can also SD or whatever. Or Air Slash if he's crazy. Yeah, he just knocks. That's fine. He's Life Orb. It's kind of what I expected. I think I still sub here. And then Rock Slide. I don't think he stays in, unless he is running Air Slash. Which he is. I don't think that kills from here. He's running Aerial Ace. That killed. I didn't think that would kill. Wow. Alright. That's an issue. Huh. Okay, I did not think that would kill from here. That's on me. But Registeel definitely lives, and then KO's back with Body Press. I believe. It'll be under 75% at this point. I think it has a chance to KO. I don't think it will, though. But if I could get... Actually, if... Dragonite could come in later. Why did that not do anything? Okay, so I think what I do here is I go Slowbro. It's very risky, but I think I have to make that play. I need rocks. Since I lost my Buzzwole, this is more of a Dragonite endgame, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think about Aerial Ace doing that much? Oh well. It is what it is. Do I do this? It sucks I have to do this. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It is what it is. I think he Sacred Swords again. If he Leaf Blades, that's I lose to Draco Fish. He Sacred Swords. That's kind of what I expected. Okay, so Kartana goes down, and I only lost my Buzzwole, which sucks, because Buzzwole is very good for Weavile. Now I don't really have a great Weavile check, which is really bad, because I need this alive for Dracovish, so he goes Weavile for free here, and I have to pivot out. That's the Mew. Okay, Mew, what you gonna do? I think I just Toxic here. Yeah, I'm going to Toxic. If he's sub, and he's Cosmic Power. Okay. He loses to Taunt. I'm okay with this getting Toxic. Yeah, this is fine. Because then I just taunt this. And he loses to Coco. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to teleport out. Yeah, again, he'll go to +2/+2. But he still doesn't do a lot to Coco. Now I can just taunt it. Smart of them to like bring this set because of the fact that he could just run like a fighting move for my Obstagoon. And he's Toxic. So I just taunt. Oh, he just withdraws. What is he going to? Urgalgi again? Alright. I'll just Volt Switch out again. So his Mew is Toxic, and he can't Cosmic Power up on me anymore, which is great. He Flip Turns again here. I think I just go Registeel instead, though. Yeah, he's not doing much here. And I'm okay with whatever he goes into. He goes into Dracovish, that's fine. I have a Slowbro I can pivot out to later. Yeah, here's the Dracovish. Now, are you Scarf or are you Bandit? So let's see, if you're up against my Registeel, you will definitely kill either way. I go Slowbro and force the reveal set. There's literally only 2 sets I can see you being. Vicious Rends, what else would you click? I did about 49%. That doesn't really tell me much. Let's see. He might be a Bandit, but a Jolly set. Fish level 50. No, actually he's just straight up Bandit Adamant, which is amazing. That's actually perfect for me. Because that means I outspeed with all my other mons. Do I need Rocks up? Let's see, what does he have left? He has a Mew, that's Toxic. A Moltres at full health. I don't beat Moltres with Dragonite yet. I think I go here. I sack off Registeel. This is fine. Good job, Registeel. You did what you needed to do. And now, how much does Dragonite do to a Moltres? At level 50, of course. I can at least 2-hit KO. I can, let's see if I get up to +2. If I get to +2, I have a good chance of just sweeping the rest of his team. So I'm gonna go Dragonite. He's stuck Vicious Rending. And he's Bandit. So I get a free Dragon Dance here. So he hard withdraws. So I keep into Moltres, which I expected. Now here's the thing. Is he a Will-O-Wisp set? Do I want to risk the Will-O-Wisp set, or do I want to switch out? I could potentially switch out. In case he reveals to be Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think that's smart. I know it's crazy that I don't want to claim just yet. I want to figure out what he does. Because I know I can beat Dracovish now with Dragonite. He's a Toxic. Okay, so I can definitely... Yeah, I definitely beat this then, once I get to +2. That's amazing. So, so the goal here is to get Dracovish back in. So I just Volt Switch here. As he brings in your Grouchy, that's fine. Whittling this down as well is amazing for Dragonite. I will go into Hunter here. I think. And I want him to bring in Dracovish. Because then I sweep from here. There goes AV, so he's not as powerful anymore. Oh, you go into Weavile, I think. Oh, but if he goes, yeah, he goes into Weavile now. Alright, so do I have any way of beating this Weavile? Still, like in the back. Coco. I don't like this position where I'm at. He gets another free knockoff here. Or he could click Ice Move, which I think that would just KO Coco. So if I can, so my goal is to get my Dragonite in versus Dracovish. I might have choked by not going for it at the one part, but that's fine. Okay, so Nihi goes down. So he's Life Orb. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You're putting yourself in range for Dragonite. So I go into Coco. And I Volt Switch out again. Oh my gosh, he went into Dracovish? Okay, I guess. I think he realizes my endgame. So he's trying to sack the Dracovish. Now... This puts me in a very awkward position. Because I don't like... I'm gonna go slow, bro. I think. And if he clicks Crunch, that'd be fine. I'm going to teleport out. I want you to lock into a move. Is what I'm telling him to do. He can also be Ice Fang, which is an issue. He clicks Outrage. He takes Helmet. I see why he clicked Outrage. He's preventing Dragonite. So I'm gonna go Coco. He knows my endgame. Smart. So I'm just going to, I think, Roost. Because I want Dracovish to be alive. You know what, actually? Yeah. I'm going to Roost because he is stuck in Outrage. And now he's not stuck in it anymore. But he has to click it anyways. How much does Outrage has figure out how much PP Outrage has. I think it has 16. We'll click Roost one more time. Yeah, 16. Since I'm toxic, I can't just stall the outrages. So he's used 3 thus far. So I want him to get it down to 1. There's 4. Here's 5. Also keeping an eye on Toxic. I think I'll Roost again. And then go into Slowbro. I will be, I think, sacking off Slowbro at that point. There's 6. Because toxic damage is starting to rack up. So I'm going to go into Slowbro. I'll go into Slowbro next turn. That's 7. So I have my end game. It's weird, and I personally don't like it, but it's what we're doing. Here we go, this will be 8. Okay, I live that. I need to go back into Coco. That's 9. So he understands. Oh, he's confused. Oh. Oh no. Should I risk it? That's bad because he can hit himself. I didn't think about that. He got the 2-turn confusion. So if he hits himself, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I need him to not hit himself. But I don't want to go into... He dies if he hits himself. So I need to Roost. And hope to God he doesn't hit himself. Don't hit yourself, please. Okay, that's 10. I'm going to taunt for the funsies. Don't hit yourself. Oh no. Oh no. Oh darn it. Oh, now I don't have anything to set up on. I could try setting up a Gauchi. I think that's what I'll do. So what I do is here I sack the Slowbro. And go right back into Dragonite. Alright, so I need to figure out how much does +1 Dragonite do to a Revile with ESpeed. Because that is my last chance, I think. So if he's at 80%, I have a good chance of KO. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Dragon Dance into Dragonfall. He withdraws. That gives me a good chance. He goes into Moltres. Okay. Okay. So I get 2 free Dragon Dances. Here's 1. If he Toxics me, that's fine. His Mew's at good health, though. I don't know how much I do to Mew. I may have to go to... I can't go to +3. I don't think I can do that. How much does +2 do to Moltres? He U-turns, so he breaks my... Why did he do that? I'm at +2. If he goes to Weavile, I kill with ESpeed. He could go Mew. He goes into Weavile. ESpeed kills. I'm a +2 Dragonite, so ESpeed should kill. Yeah. There goes Weavile. Alright, so does Dragonite bring it back? Maybe, possibly. The Mew set doesn't look like it could beat Dragonite. Okay, he goes back into Moltres. Now, how much does Moltres do? At level 50. My Dragon Claw isn't killing Moltres. Well, at +2 it might, but I think I need to get to +3. And he does about 60% with Hurricane, so I'm gonna get to +3, I think. I think that's what I need to do here. Just to guarantee kill the Moltres. I might be getting too greedy, is the issue. Please Toxic me. He clicked a Roost. That's perfect. So I just Dragon Ball. Oh, he got the burn. That's terrible. Oh no, that's very bad. Oh, but he Toxic. Okay. I can still beat the Mew. I can't. He doesn't Roost here. I think I can still beat the Mew though. Do I? I mean, I'm at +3, but I'm burned. So he got the burn, which sucks. Maybe I should have gone to +4. That's very bad. That's what I was not hoping for. So the Mew is the Cosmic Power set. I'm +3. Oh, but he's Toxic. Yes, I think I still beat the Mew. So I'm going Dragon Claw. I've got the Mew was Toxic. So he's going Cosmic Power on me, of course. But +3, even though I'm burned. Yeah, I do at least 50%. So I think Dragonite might still win here. Oh, actually, it depends on how much bulk the Mew has. We'll see. We'll see. I'm +3. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Dragonite wins here. Woo! Hoo-hoo! All right. Dragonite carrying through as I choke the game. Man. Oh boy. I am so happy he let this Dragonite get to +2 versus him. He may have forgotten about ESpeed. I think that's what it was. So, he goes Dragalge here, but it doesn't matter. Dragalge still dies. Yeah, so, man, that was crazy. The Flame Body Burn just made it a little bit more interesting, I guess, but at the end of the day, it's fine. I'm just happy it ended up like this. Alright, that's a 2-0, and honestly, I'm happy that this battle is over. God, Kartana is such a threat. Oh, I had a voice crack there as well. Woo. Alright, GG Submit. That was a really fun game. I'm very happy that Dragonite was able to pull it off in the end, because I had no idea if it could or not. Oh, but once I realized that Dragonite could set up on the Dracovish, funnily enough, as well as like switching into Moltres, I think I figured out the end game there. I found my win con, so I'm honestly happy with that battle. Early on, I put myself in a hole versus the Kartana, as I always do versus very big threats, since I always struggle, and that's just a thing I will need to work on in the future. But I'm just so happy with the Dragonite at the end. Man, shout outs to GCS and Darkrai for helping me on these sets, as well as Skyhorse. Unfortunately, the sets that Skyhorse helped me work on, I sacked first thing, so I apologize for that, but other than that, wow, I am so relieved that it worked out that way. GG's once again to mid, and thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.